Call all Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. This is Malak Maganya from GMS Toronto, GMS Toronto 2, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders who were well in spirit and in truth, and to the men and women who are pushing in the time of Bible prophecy. And as you can clearly see by the headline of this picture here, it says Ford lashes out at buffoons who keep protesting COVID-19 restrictions at his home. Now, I don't think that's his quote. I think it's this reporter Joshua Freeman, right? So basically, before I go to paragraph 10, where Ford basically sums up this headline, right? And I think it might be, interesting. But let's look at this word buffoon, okay? Because these are strong words, okay? So, all right. So I'm going to read the definition of buffoon or buffoons, and then I'm going to read the 10th paragraph of this, right? This is going to be a short video, all right? Basically, so at least I'm going to try to make it short. So it says buffoon, synonymous with buffoons, pronunciation buffoons, translation in English dictionary, right? A clown, a jester, a court buffoon, a person given to clowning and joking, a ludicrous or bumbling person, a fool, buffoonery, right? So straight up, so that's what this reporter quoted. It's like he put those words inside this man's mouth. Okay, if he means it, we don't know. But let's see what paragraph 10 is, right? Let's go down here. It says here, Ford has sympathized with affected small businesses, but has said that the province needs to get the virus under control to avoid a more severe healthcare crisis. And he says, here's the point. This is what I pull out of this. He said the protest won't change his mind and cast doubt on whether any of the protesters are in fact small business owners who are fully suffering. Now, so the point is, I'm just pulling from there. It doesn't matter what these people jump around and do in all your protests. They're just fanners of what's going on, right? So the reporter who wrote the headlines and tried to put it in his mouth is basically right. They're acting like fools because the premier says that he's not going to change his mind. He's going to do what he has to do, right? And he's going to get the help of the army, all right? The task force, the Canadian military, right? So usually that means there's some kind of a war or civil unrest or something's going to happen if the army was not there to use Herculean effort. Excuse me. That's a word. I'm just using the words they're using to encourage you to take the vaccine. Now, real quick, the term military, I'm going to say it for the last time here. In the Bible, the term military, the Bible uses strong words, all right? Matthew 24:15, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place, whoso read it, let him understand. So that's what the army is called, right? Okay, so we're going to find out soon if this is about peace, right? And the results when these vaccines start to work into these people, we're going to find out if these things are so. Okay, in this first or in this second wave of things. And then the final scripture, I don't think I'm going to bring any more on. This is what I just wanted to bring out, that it doesn't matter what people say, this thing is going to go through. Okay, Matthew 13 and 14. But when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, right? This is Mark 13. Standing where ye ought not, let him that read it, let him that read it understand it, then let him that be in Judea flee to the mountains, right? But the point there is the abomination of desolation. Just want to make that clear. So the army is involved. So for your sake, for you people's sake, you protesters, you better line up and go take your vaccine, because the army is going to make sure that you take it. That's what I'm getting from these people. Now, as I said before, it's kind of slow right now in regards to what they want to do. I read to you earlier, U.S. and UK plan to roll out vaccines in December. Canada largely silent on the distribution, right? But I'll read this. This is from Radio Canada International, right? It says, as COVID vaccines are now on the horizon, the debate resumes over whether they should be mandatory. Okay, so there's a debate on that. So that's why things are slow to get this thing out. So, the focus of what I'm saying here is simply two things. First thing is how it's what's going on in the premier's mind about these protesters, right? But he's already locked in with his team, to do what he has to do, and I get that. Okay, and so the reason why it's also slow, second thing, is they're still in the debate with this thing being mandatory, right? But without a shadow of a doubt, it's coming in November, and the military will be assisting to make sure that these people are vaccinated. All right, so that's my point on that. Basically, those things I just want to mention. So I don't know if this video will help, right? But the point is just to let you folks know out there where we are in Canada, right? Very silent on what they're going to do as usual, and like I said earlier, I may have said this, maybe I didn't, but Canada is always silent, or how would you say, like Doug Ford would say, he said that the United States, right, is daytime racist, and Canada is nighttime racist. Now, I'm just using that to show, show the point of how Canada has always been, right? Always been very quiet and very calm. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. So with that, I'm going to say shalom. Hopefully this helped in regards to what's going on, and you guys can see and make your decision. Okay, choose this day who you're going to serve. So with that, I'm going to say shalom.